What's up, guys? So today, or this afternoon, tonight, whatever you want to call it, we are going to be changing the oil on the 5.0. Picked up some oil from O'Reilly's. Well, unfortunately, now with her semi-lowness, that's an issue. Got about 2 or 3 inches left before the wheel hits this, but it's hitting the front, so looks like we're going to have to use the old ramps that I used for the Vette, because the Vette was also way too low for those. So hopefully this will get it high enough off the ground where it's not a complete nightmare. I did change the oil on the Vette using these, so the Mustang's nowhere near as low as the Vette as far as from the ground to the side, so we should be able to do it. Alright guys, everybody's freaking out over the 2018 Mustang, all the 460 horsepower, 420 foot-pounds of torque. Screw that. There is one thing that needs to be changed, and it's this freaking hood prop. Ford, if that 2018 don't come with hood struts and still has a freaking hood prop, shame on y'all. That's so terrible. Alright guys, so I left the oil pan, drain pan, whatever it's called, out here the other day. Actually, it's been a couple months since we had a fire, but I had brought it out here to burn the old oil. I just flipped this thing over. Bro, monster, and I mean monster Black Widow. We're gonna solve that. She did. Alright. We got the old drain bolt under there. Oh, I can't see anything. Drain bolt's out. Oil is draining, so she's about ready to fire up. I'm just kidding, guys. Obviously. But yeah, we're gonna let that drain. We're gonna pull the oil filter off, let that drain, and then she'll be ready to put back together. Just admiring this bone stock engine bay. Needs a fat Whipple on top, or a Paxton, or heck, I'd be pretty happy with just a Cobra set up. But you know, if you're gonna spend Cobra Jet money, you might as well go boosted. All right, so I wasn't gonna do like a step-by-step, but of all the videos I've seen, no one has recommended this. They all just say put a bag down or something. Alright. So they all say get a bag so you catch it, and like those videos that they show, they spill it everywhere because there's like this with those cables and stuff underneath it. Bro, get you a magazine. Once again, American Muscle coming in clutch. Magazine, just stick it between these cables right here and the oil filter, and literally every single bit of that just ran down into the bucket. None of the other car, except like right there where I had to drag the oil filter over the top of that. But none of these cables got gross. None of whatever all this junk is. All that is oil free, so definitely just grab you a magazine, put it under there. Don't try the bag trick. That freaking makes just as much mess. So I cannot find my old funnel for the life of me. I did find, I had this one stuck away. This is the one I bought for the Vette, because the Vette had that dry sump, and it had a canister on the side. You had to have this long one to get down in there so you didn't spill it everywhere. But this one being right here, as you can see the timing chain and everything in there, I don't really want to stick that down in there. It's going to be
would be great. So we're going to cut this baby down to size. We're going to try some of these big scissors because I don't really want to cut it and then have to file it, make sure there's not any that thing in there. How deep should it be? I'll try it like right here. About just cut my finger off. And there goes launching. There we go. Perfect. Alright, time to pour some liquid gold in there. Oh yeah. And of course, I did spill some. So that was 5, here's 6. Here is number 7. And we'll go ahead and do about a half a quart. So 7.5. Guess I should have turned the fan off so it doesn't blow the oil like that and make a mess. So now we're going to crank her up, let her run for a minute, and check see what our oil level's like. Alright guys, so got it topped off. It's looking good. And get my sunglasses out of the way. Only thing left, where is my owner's manual? Pull this thing, push it. There we go. Okay. So if you change your own oil, this is a good thing to do. I've done it since the first Mustang, but I like to go take it out. On the back you got some blank pages, so I like to go right here to the first blank page, and you're going to go ahead and just write down the date, your mileage, you know, oil and filter, and then put your receipt. Always keep your receipt and put it in there. So supposedly if you do have any issues with the car and they want to talk, you know, try to blame it on not bringing it to the dealer or something, if you do have documentation of you doing the oil change and everything, it should not void your warranty in any way. That is how it's supposed to be. Whether or not some dealers do that, I don't know, but I've got my receipt. I did the oil change myself. I'm going to write down the date and the mileage right here. And yeah, should be smooth sailing. Hopefully I don't ever have any problems out of this car, but you know, just in case, you want to take those extra precautions to have that in case you need it. Cruise and get everything up to temp, and then we'll come back and double check it. everything is a-okay. First oil change, she's done. So y'all let me know if you have any questions or anything, and I'll see you on the next one.